Yes, people! Back. Well, hey. We're fucking live, boys. Let me get this Switch chat back up. Here we are, boys. Here we are. How are we doing? How are we doing? How is everyone, chat? How is everyone doing? So, obviously, next week we got the job at work experience. So, we need to get ahead on content. So, what we're going to do is we're going to get ahead on content today. It's all about getting ahead on content. This stream. We're still gonna have fun. No games of FIFA will be played, so there will be no rage. No one to jump off Runcorn Bridge. There's no one to travel 2 hours to jump off Runcorn Bridge. We will simply be chilling, playing, doing SBCs and whatnot, getting ahead and reacting to some stuff as well, just so I can get a couple of reacts videos in. Not react videos. What am I trying to say? What am I trying? So I want to do a couple of videos of me reacting to like people's opinions on FC26. So we did one yesterday with Visa. I'm gonna edit that later and probably upload that tomorrow or later on tonight. So that's what I mean by we're gonna be chilling and react to stuff. I want to react to people's opinions on the game at the minute. So without further ado, let's start doing this shit then. Right, boys. Daily login. I believe this is day 5, which means she actually gets up to this day. Yay! Actually, no, we don't. It's day 7, not day 5, so we don't even get anything. Boo! LEA, honestly. LEA Sports, bro. Like, this is appalling. I'm not going to go back into it. I go into it all the time. But, yeah. I mean, that's appalling when you think about it, isn't it? But yeah, we've got the gold pack, and we should have a 10 green pack. That is going to be salmon, I think. It is. She had a pretty decent card to the start of the game last year. What card was it? I think it was a Squad Foundation, weren't it? And actually, it probably won't be a 10 and 30 green pack because it's 4 hours till 6 pm. And that means Liga and Tots is no more, and the Liga Tots will be there. Mbappe, Yamal, probably in there. Based off Yazabal probably in there. Just based off like top of my head, I'm just trying to think. Lejeune probably in there as well. The Real Vallecano centre back. I mean, I don't think we'll get many of them, but hopefully we do. And obviously, let's get into our final league and packs. Shall we do hang on confidence? Right. Now, boys, I'm shattered. I can tell you that for free, mate. I can tell you that for free. Absolutely knackered I am. Right, let's do this. You got any questions for me, chat? Ask away, you know what I mean? However, I'm just going to quickly reply to me dad because he's just messaged me. And I'm just going to mute because my sister's messaged me now as well. Right, that's all sorted now. I will not be bothered anymore, thankfully. My sister's going out, and you can't blame it. If you looked outside, fucking quite nice weather. You know what I mean? I think perfect for IRLs. However, I've not found a decent little budget IRL kit. So I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Chat, I really want to start IRLs, bro. One in the chat if you want to see IRLs. What about the fuck I just said? I went to say the Bournemouth one's his name. Riola. One in the chat if you want to see IRLs. Two in the chat if you're not that bothered. Three in the chat if you'd rather me stick to the gaming and stuff. One thing I will guarantee is Tuesday's stream will be Forza. Because I'm fucking stoked for this, please. This Forza, I'm absolutely stoked for it. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Let's get into these packs. 85 then. 85 by 3s then. Final one's a League and such, people. We're live on Twitch right now, actually. So if you wanna see these episodes be recorded live most of the time, then head over to the Twitch link in the description. I'm probably live right now as you're watching this. First one, 85 by 3. Can we see blue? We don't, but we see purple. It's a moment. That's going to be Trent. So then obviously double walkout with Leonis. I don't know who this could be. I'm just going to guess randomly and say Batcher. Who is this? Johannes. Didn't she have a what the fuck's the car called? Showdown. She had a showdown, didn't she? I believe. A couple of months back. Kante and Trent in there as well. Hey, it's a blue, well, purple, but still team of the season at the end of the day, so you can't complain. Second one, can we see an actual blue? No, back to golds. All right, fair enough, fair enough. That's Bull. Is it a double at least? It is. Barcelona. There's three common ones here. On your battle, Lewandowski and Irene Paredes. I knew it was going to be Irene, that's why I left Irene until last. And Danny Carvajal in there as well. Then let's move on to the third and final one. Hopefully, end on a high. 3, 2, 1, Le Bosch. No. That's Ter Stegen. Girona. The walkout with New York. So that's probably Lavelle. Can it be anyone else? I don't think it can be. That looks like Lavelle as well, to be fair. And it is Lavelle, a ping pass plus, means it's Lavelle. Lavelle, Ter Stegen, and Gamer. Not the best way to end off League and Touch 85 by 3s, but when 2 days ago they gave us back to back, Davinson Sanchez, Nuno Mendes, and then Kochu, you can't really complain about what they've given us, can you? You can't complain, Jack. You can't complain. You know what I mean? F241. You know what? Is there anything else we can do? Why? Fuck off, yawning in a bit. Unlimited 340. Still an 84. I will not be going near them, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much, but I'm gonna have to pass. I'm gonna have to run away as far as possible. I got just Schweinsteiger. There's only quite a few icons for that, so I'm surprised. It's got 2 Trents. Do you want a Trent with that? Not really, but I've got a Trent with that at the end of the day. Let me record the outro then. Well, boys, League and Tots overall. For me, honestly, I would say it's pretty damn decent. I would say 8 out of 10. In terms of my packing ability, well, not ability because it's all luck. In terms of the cards that I have packed, I would say 8 out of 10. mainly just because of these three. I don't think I've really backed anyone else. Content, I would say 6. I think it's just mid. Um, Enjoyment, I'd say 3. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't really enjoy the game at the minute, as I keep saying, and I'm not gonna go into a rant again. But that's why the enjoyment's so low. Even though we got these 3 big pulls, well, 2 big pulls and 1 good pull for the team, meta pull, you would say, Davin Sanchez. But I'm honestly quite hyped for the Liga Tots. I'm hoping that they can bring back the team of the season feel with the Liga Tots. So the one problem I've seen that makes you want to just instantly uninstall this shit is Tots Pina. And not only is there a Tots Pina, she's got 4 play styles and she's 97 rated. Yeah, you hear me right, 97 rated. I'm okay personally, do you know what I mean? No thank you. But with that, boys, it's the end of today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe right down there. And I know you want to, if you enjoyed the episode, right down there, if you want to see more of me, make sure my Twitch, my TikTok, my Twitch, my main channel, my third channel, all links in the description. Main channel, every Tuesday, there's about 8ish at night, UK time. Funny moments video with me and the boys, just literally me and the boys. Hour and a half in a game, funniest moments from that week get compiled into one video and it's uploaded for you to watch. Twitch, Monday to Friday, live guaranteed. Normally 2 p.m. start, but the next 2 weeks I've got work experience, so if you want to see me properly explain what's going on, head over to TikTok. There'll be a TikTok there for you to go ahead and listen to see what's going on with the streams for the next 2 weeks and stuff. But yeah, I'll catch you on the next one, please. Enjoy the rest of your days, make sure everything's strong, and peace. And that is the outro done, and that is tomorrow's video done. I can't type. I've just typed in outro. 430. I don't know where the zeros come from. Yeah, I think I may have accidentally clicked O. But then O is across the keyboard, so I don't know how I've done that. I'm just going to be straight up honest. I don't know what the fuck just happened. I don't know why there's an O, why there's a 0. But yeah. Honestly, I think we're done for FC26 in terms of the game. So, all good. We're going to webcam only for a second while I go to YouTube. What I'm going to do YouTube is, does it fancy let me switch? Would that be possible, please? Right. FC26. Webcam's not on. There we go. FC26 video review. Recently uploaded. Game review. Recently uploaded. No, I don't want player review, man. Go away. All. Default views, please. Should we watch my boy? Let's watch my boy. What the fuck? Chat. Chat trolls. Okay. I thought my PC had chat itself then. Thankfully not. Yes then boys, welcome back to another react. We're reacting, I know this video's 3 months old, but we're reacting to my boy Mr. Football this week. FNG, man, what a guy. Nearing the end of FC26, and this was 3 months ago. I'm doing a couple of videos like this. I want to see what people's actual thoughts are, you know. Like people tweet it, and then the tweets are quite like a narrowed down opinion of the video. So when people put like a video up, I like to watch it. So I'm gonna react to it. I know it's like 3 months old, but let's get straight into it, man.
The footballing simulator that most of us grew up playing. It's a staple of most of our childhoods. An iconic game franchise. You most likely went from being quick-scoped by Jeffrey's burner account here to slapping in a finesse shot from 25 yards. During a golden age of football gaming between the likes of FIFA 11 all the way up to maybe something like FIFA 18. But once again, the magic is gone. No one cares about any of the promos. The gameplay is horror and overall things feel stale. I don't believe it! I don't believe it! This is genuinely
You can't not laugh at a Mark Goldbridge, man. Fucking golden.
AFC. I know, we've asked this question like 74 times before. At the end of the day, EA Sports will still get more of a bag than Jack Grealish on a Saturday night. But there is genuinely some science behind this, and it's really starting to reflect in the numbers as well. For me, hype around this game is at an all-time low. Now, you're gonna have to forgive me, I'm kind of old school. I grew up with this game being called FIFA. The majority of the time during this game, I'm going to be referring to it as FIFA. This FC baloney is utter woke nonsense. And you know what it is?
That's so real, bro. I still call it FIFA.
Isn't even necessarily going to be whether I think the game is terrible. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I don't even play this game that much anymore. My olden days on YouTube were sat playing career mode, signing a 73 overall Ecuadorian from the French 2nd Division in a Leicester career mode save to try and win them the league. Hello there guys, and welcome. I loved this game, I breathed this game, I grew up on it. Me and my friends would be sat in year 10 or year 11, waiting, counting down the days for FIFA to come out so we could play pro clubs together. We'd go to game, we'd queue outside, be called a virgin by a 65-year-old man, and we'd go home and game for hours. Now, of course, that was a different time in my life, respectively, and I'm sure for some of you guys as well, who are also feeling disenfranchised by the franchise. At the end of the day, a lot of us are adults now. I know I am. I don't have the time to play video games. I have to pay water bills. Don't get it twisted, I still play a decent amount. I play Football Manager a lot. I actually stream that. You can check it out down on Twitch. We can't say Holy and Willy at the same time. That is... Well, I mean, look, listen. But it's always going to feel like that magic is gone because we don't simply sit down and play the game enough. But when we do, we notice something different. We notice that we kind of don't care anymore. And I know a lot of people are thinking that, and it's reflecting on social media. Think about the absolute pinnacle of FIFA gaming, right, on YouTube. You had YouTubers, iconic YouTubers in the scene. You had the likes of KSI. You had the likes of Chris MD. You had streamers like Castro. You had the real nitty-gritty guys that are still about even today. The likes of Nepenthes and Bateson.
Messi on the cover, we get diabetes.
You had exciting waves and pinks.
Diabetes.
You had controversial coin sponsors. You had people doing animations for the coin sponsors.
Some FIFA coin.
And views were up. This was a point really in the world of football where FIFA YouTube views were at their absolute peak. I'm talking through FIFA 13 towards FIFA 16, the absolute golden age. And that was never going to be sustainable. But if you compare that to YouTube views for right now, it is an absolute catastrophe. And that is not me.
So that's unbelievably real.
I respect the hell out of them for still wanting to play that game. And there are some that still do well. There are still the guys out there and girls that are doing well when it comes to, you know, playing FIFA. They're still getting some decent views, whether it be content that maybe appeals to a much younger audience. I'm thinking about maybe like a S2G, for example, on career mode. But there are people that do decent numbers anyway. If you think about the old school guys, if you think about the general series that would have done back in the day, or done well, sorry, back in the day, and you just look at the overall wider spectrum of FIFA on Twitch and on YouTube, the views and not dare. It's truly time to investigate why this game is so bad. During my investigations into this matter, I realized I wasn't qualified. I was sound. I was completely knackered, but all I needed was a few slurps of
Oh, never getting that bag, bro. W sponsor.
and honestly, they really do help out the channel as well. So if you guys want to help support me, then it would be massively appreciated if you go and take a look. Make sure to remember those deals. Case closed. Now, recently, we had Team of the Year, one of the biggest promos every year when it comes to FIFA. People sit in their basement and open packs for days just to get a Team of the Year card, and that's understandable. We've all been there. But this year, the promo itself, pathetic, and that really lost a lot of people's interest.
That's honestly so real.
In the views, that reflected in the interest when it comes to people actually streaming, when it came to people actually.
I also said this chat, like, you know, I actually still grind the game quite a bit, but like, Team of the Year was so dead compared to the years. It was so bad. Like, I don't know why. Like, it's like they aimed for perfection, but like gave up halfway through, so it just turned out to be awful. You know what I mean? Like they were on that like way, and then like they just got lazy, and then it went bang. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man.
Loading videos or content based around Team of the Year. Now, this is again just Ultimate Team. We'll talk about other game modes through this video, but I really feel like Ultimate Team has seriously lost its edge. It just seems like promos all round don't have that level of hype anymore. No one's.
I can tell you why, though. I can tell you why that is partly the case. Leakers. The promo is leaked 13 billion minutes before the fucking promo's out. You know what I mean? Like 3 fucking years before the promo exists. Mbappe's coming as a full birthday. Like, mate, it's Team of the Year. How the fuck do you know that? Like, obviously it's not that far, but like, literally a whole last like week and a half before the promo, you'll load up Twitter, like I'll be posting a link to my new video or something, and the first thing that pops up is like Foot Sheriff, and Mbappe's coming as a foot birthday. Like, mate, it's an foot birthday's in like 2 weeks. How do you know this shit? And like that's slightly the problem as well. I think leakers are a problem. Like are a bit of a joy kill. I'll be totally honest. I think leakers are a bit of a joy kill for promos.
Massively excited to go and sit down and grind an SBC or something to try and get the next massive card like Team of the Season. Will people be really that interested at all? I'm not even gonna lie to you, I don't even know who was in Team of the Year for FIFA this year. Like, I'm locked in. I make football videos all the time. I make FIFA videos still sometimes. I play FIFA for the background footage on FTW. I didn't even notice who was in Team of the Year this year. They could have put Alejandro Garnacho in that thing and I wouldn't have batted an eyelid. Imagine grinding and putting all the money that's in your life savings bank account into FC.
Where's the song?
And sit down and grind an SB make me for the year this year. They could have put Alejandro Garnacho
there we
in
go.
that thing and I wouldn't have batted an eyelid. Imagine grinding and putting all the money that's in your life savings bank account into FC. Do you think there's an element of back in my day to
it was the video that's glitched.
Because back in my day, I just do feel like promos like Team of the Year were a little bit more special. There is just
no, that's so true.
A little bit less gloss on something like that. There was once such a special occasion when there are so many different types of special cards in FIFA Ultimate Team these days. Like a Team of the Year doesn't really hold the same weight because you can get a 95 rated card from just a Don that might be good in the future. You can get an insane flipping 97 rated card just from a guy getting 6 Jaeger bombs at Prison Watford. If he did a good enough job, he'll get like a green and red card next weekend. Combining with that, I think content prices on Ultimate Team just aren't worth it for a lot of people. A lot of people cannot be bothered to do what is required to get certain rewards on Ultimate Team. It was the case with Team of the Year, and it's why the content for Team of the Year was so bad, and ultimately why the hype was so bad for it as well. You know, a contributing factor alongside all the other stuff that I've talked about before. Getting the fodder together is jarring, long, and a lot of the time pretty expensive coins-wise as well. It's too much of a grind and honestly not worth it for a decent amount of players, because the amount that I've got to spend on this fodder is getting out.
Damn. L adverts, bro. L adverts. But nah, chat, honestly, I agree. I think I think that is partly the reason as well. Like the shit you have to do for a lot of the content or like a lot of the rewards, especially because the gameplay is as bad as it is. It's not rewarding, bro. Because like you go 15-0 in championship and you get your team of the season back, and your best player could genuinely be a 92 rated tops. Like that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, and in FIFA 17, for example, you'd go mad because that 92 rated tops probably be like 90k and it'd be usable. But now, no, not now. It's fodder. You know what I mean? That's the problem. That's half the problem as well.
Decent amount
Power
of players.
curve
Just
too
the
quick.
amount that I've got to spend on this fodder is getting out of hand.
Over $1,200 billion.
And ultimately, I think that's really what it comes down to. Like, I put a tweet out actually in a community post, which I'll be going through in a sec, like later on in this video. But a lot of people said that they genuinely couldn't be bothered with the game anymore because it felt like a job, and it's true.
Yeah, it's so real. It feels like a job.
Hours if you want to actually like get what you want out of it. Yes, you can build up to a really good team pretty easily, right? Because again, there's so many promos, there's so many types of special cards. You don't actually have to put that much in terms of hours into the game to get a good team. But if you want to actually complete objectives and get some of the promos and rewards that you want, it's a job. People don't even have
No, it
time
actually
for
is, though.
Weekend League anymore. People don't have the time to grind through SBCs. It's just too much. It genuinely feels like you're working a 9 to 5 if you want to be consistently successful on this game anymore, which ultimately does take the fun out of it. Look, when I was
honestly,
young, I loved playing guitar,
unbelievably
and I
true.
loved playing bass, right? And that was at GCSE. Then I got to A level, and in order to get good grades, you have to obviously do some practical stuff, right? So you got to sit and play an exam, basically. You got to play a song for your exam, and you get judged on how well you play it. My school had terrible equipment and like 4 people in my music lessons, all right? They were not equipped for these sorts of shenanigans. But on the exam board, there was only 4 songs, I reckon, that were from anywhere after 1975. They were all old songs that I didn't know and didn't give a fuck about. And ultimately, I had to play Stairway to Heaven, which is actually an amazing song, but it was like the one song I recognized. And I had to play that, in essence, consistently for about 7 months straight, just to ensure that I could flawlessly play it for an exam, rather than for my own entertainment and enjoyment. And I almost quit anything music related. I almost quit playing guitar and bass and being interested in music generally because it felt like a chore. It felt like a job. Every night I had to go home and play the same song to get examinated on it, like every 3 weeks. That's kind of what it feels like sometimes when you're grinding FIFA now. At the end of the day,
Yeah, no,
yes,
it really
people wanna
does.
grind towards something and feel like they've achieved and worked towards a thing, you know, an objective. But at base value, FIFA is a game, and games should be fun. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the time you're not gonna get fun gameplay out of this thing as well. Because let's not beat around the bush. Gameplay's horror these days. It's so easily exploitable. FC26, their tagline was that they'd finally listened to us. We were promised amazing gameplay. Everyone had complained over recent years because FC25 was horrible. One of the worst FIFAs that's ever been released in history. It was bland, it was boring, it was dull, and the gameplay was horror. So this year, they flipped the script, and EA Sports promised us that we would get a game that would be fun to play. We even lost out on a lot of features. I'm not gonna lie to you, there really wasn't that much interesting going into the game, and I made a video earlier on, just before it came out, being like, this is make or break. Because if we don't get any cool features, and the gameplay's now dead, and that's all you focused on, that is it now. We've reached that point. The game is horrible to play. Defending requires no skill whatsoever. It's all just down to, like, mechanics. You just hold R1s, the AI does it for you. You can drag a few players around here and there, but generally speaking, it's a piece of piss, as long as you can exploit the game a lot. Only about 2 formations work, only a certain amount of players work, and I honestly think playstyles have maybe killed the game, like, all round entirely. Because now, stuff doesn't even make sense. I'm bringing my players off the pitch in protest when Erling Haaland gets bodied by Tariq Lamptey because he has Bruiser Plus on. I feel like the game has to work out so much more.
Makes no
stuff,
sense.
You know, now. It actually, like, there's so many more mechanics in the game that it has to work out, and you end up seeing things that don't make sense. I'm getting my players fouled all over the place. The referee's warming up to allow my opponent to commit actual bodily harm in the area just because he's got a cool play style on. And then scoring headers. Brother, like, when was the last time any of us scored from a corner? My strikers don't know what to do when the ball's actually in the
Not
air.
the true Jordy.
I saw about, free roam. you know, the annual rumors every year that free roam is going to come to FIFA, right, for FC27. I don't need the possibility of doing a line of ketamine off my girlfriend's left chesticle in a nightclub in free roam. I just want to be able to score from a corner. Mikel Netanyahu's corner tactics have revolutionized attacking play and European football, right, and revolutionized level of assault in a penalty area. So why can that not be reflected in the world's leading football simulator? And it's kind of frustrating because there are good elements to FIFA. I actually think...
I want to just quickly talk about that. I think that is so true. Like, you actually can't score from a corner. Like, it's crazy to think about. Like, when you actually get the ball to your centre back in the box or your tall player, bang. Do you know what I mean? And you go, get up for the header. It just goes meow all the way up there. And it's some poor fucking fella called John who's paid 70 quid for this ticket. It's him square in the face and he's not clean out. You know what I mean? That's the problem. That is the problem. In my opinion. That's the problem with the game. Things like that. Everything is so inconsistent. Play styles may be the worst thing that they have added to the game. It could have worked, but they just went and made it too overpowered, just like they made everything too overpowered. And that the Bruiser Plus thing is so real, because why can Gold Pina with not even Bruiser Plus, just Bruiser, body Van Dijk, body my 6'4" Desi with 96 strength, for example? Like, why is this possible? Why are certain players only allowed to fit the meta? Why are certain formations only allowed to work? Like, why am I not allowed to just go and play like a 3-4-3 because I've got 3 great centre backs, 2 shit full backs, so I want a left mid or right mid, know what I mean? And then I want a left wing, right wing striker. Why am I not allowed to do that without getting battered 12-0? Because it doesn't work, because EA don't want it to. Everything should be allowed to work if it wants to be. No player should be overpowered because their name's Mbappe or Pina. I think that's a huge problem, personally.
I think Rush is really fun. Anytime I play it, and maybe that's because the novelty hasn't worn off in the sense that I don't find myself playing FIFA randomly very often. When I do, I have great fun playing Rush. When I play Pro Clubs,
what I will
there
say,
are holes in it.
Rush is quite fun, in fairness, because it's a bit like FIFA Street. It's just slightly worse than FIFA Street, but your random teammates are fucking awful. And seeing them, like, just shoot and hit the corner flag, I think adds a bit of fun to it as well, as much as frustration. But, like, Rush is quite a fun game mode.
Are issues, and the gameplay is still a little bit wang, but I overall have fun. Career mode isn't bad. Features-wise, it's pretty good. The manager market they have is good.
I agree.
I feel like there's genuinely not that many things they can actually add to manager mode. If you're looking for just features, like if you compare FIFA career mode features to like FIFA 12, brother, it right now blows FIFA 12 out of the water. And that was like the peak, so to speak, and like the golden era that we often harken look back to, or the genesis of it at the very least. I'll be honest, it can get a little bit repetitive. I feel like transfers still aren't very realistic overall. There's things to like. Player career mode, there's nothing to like. That is terrible. That's genuinely a complete mess. The agents and objectives don't make any sense. It's boring as shit. You can tell that they didn't look after it for about 6 years straight. And one thing, finally, that I've always thought was a little bit annoying was, again, a lack of international teams. Like, we've got a World Cup coming up in 2026. If you want to recreate the World Cup on FIFA, you can't do it. Brazil aren't even in the fucking game, for fuck's sake. You've got about 16.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Actually, but that's still nothing. All the footballing nations in the world that perform on a regular basis, there's barely any African representation. There's barely any South American representation. There's barely any Asian representation. It is pathetic. Now, I put a tweet out asking you guys for what you think was the worst, you know, the reason why you'd maybe stop playing FIFA. Says Laparodi here, said stop playing because life got serious. Facts.
That's so real.
Goals and playstyles have killed the creativity, says Matthew Horsley. Last champs weekend I faced at least 10 4-4-1-1s. It's so stale now. This always happens and the community is kind of to blame, but also EA have made a game that's extremely exploitable. You're going to come up against the same teams, the same formations, the same play styles. I think play styles have...
I agree. I play 4-4-1-1 as you see from the RTG, but I've always played 4-4-1-1. FC25, FC24, FIFA 23, FIFA 22, FIFA 21. At some point, I've had a long period of time playing 4-4-1-1. I've always enjoyed that formation. And it's a shame that now on FC26 it's one of like the 3 good formations. And now I feel like a rat because of it. Do you know what I mean? I shouldn't, like, I've always played that formation, yet I still feel like a rat. And I think that's awful. Know what I mean? Playstyles are horrible. Don't even get me started on playstyles because this video will be fucking 2 hours.
Really enhance people's way of cheesing the game. They know that they make certain players unbelievably OP, and when that happens, you're always going to get people playing using the same teams and the same players. Blitz here says, too mundane. I think career mode can be alright till about the 3rd season, then everything becomes too predictable. Gonna be facing the same club, same headlines, same cutscenes, nothing to grab my attention. Bring back my pro and everything gets 100 times better. There's only so much they can do with that, I suppose. Like, cutscenes wise, there just needs to be more. You know, ultimately you need to feel like you've maybe got like a selection of 10 cutscenes to get so that you're still seeing maybe the odd new thing 4 or 5 seasons in. But the way FIFA works, it's not as in-depth as Football Manager, for example. You are going to end up maybe signing the same players, having the same storylines, seeing the same news headlines and stuff. It's almost like the extra details need a little bit more work rather than just like core features. Core features-wise, career mode's chilling right now. Joseph says, oh,
I agree.
Lost. Different promo every 2 days, 500k packs constantly available, too many game modes. Keep it simple like it used to be with icons being super rare and promos something you actually look forward to. I also agree, like he says, like you can get a 90 rated squad within like $150. Obviously, don't want people to be having to spend $150 like on a video game, ideally, but like it is true. If you actually want to put a little bit of money into this game, you'll have an amazing squad straight away. Then you've got this level of objective in the future that you've got to work for isn't there anymore. And I don't mean in the sense of a grind, because I was saying the grind with
like, was there not a 500k pack on the first week of foot this year? I swear there was. Was there not a 500k pack? I swear there was a 500k pack. Like, do you know how mad that is? I think there was genuinely promo packs day one. Day one there were promo packs. Do you know how mad that is? Like, and not only was the promo packs, they were the best promo packs possible for the time of that game. 125Ks. I think there was a 200k as well. I think there was an 81x7 or something you'd get if you open a 100 player pack. It was genuinely ridiculous. And it was all for like 30 quid. This year, genuinely, had the potential to start to be decent. I've said this constantly, but when they said we're listening, they listened to the wrong motherfuckers. They listened to the people that would always complain, no matter what, because they can't defend unless the AI do it for them, because they're that shit. They listen to like the Div 8s, like the people that actually are like Div 8, but with AI defending, get to like Div 2. Know what I mean?
BC sometimes is a little bit long, but that doesn't even feel fun. You're just collecting things and trading things off. The buzz of getting a good player in a pack, for example, doesn't feel like it's that interesting anymore because there's so many promos, so many different types of special cards. Wild Wasteland Memes says FIFA died the moment people stopped screeching and getting naked when they opened a Team of the Year in packs. Big fact. Strip FIFA not being around anymore is the main reason, really, for it all going downhill. Justin says something that's interesting, and I think this is really the crux of it, even though the actual thing is quite niche. He said the competitive gaming culture is just draining these days. Ran a Bromley-only Ultimate Team for a while, very niche, but it's just not the same when meta and playstyles means a lot more. It's facts, you know, like cheesing the game, playstyles is so unbelievably draining. I mean, look, don't get it twisted, right? Like, back in the day, we're talking FIFA 13, FIFA 14, you had like Brasilva cards, that were like these weird glitchy players that were like a little bit too good, but it was endearing because they were fun to use. A lot of the time, they were players with 5-star skill moves or that would score amazing, beautiful goals. Nowadays, it's just cheesing playstyles that make your player too OP. They're not even amazing to
exactly.
Way. They're just overpowered. They'll bully other players off the ball. And there is obviously an element of enjoyment to certain people for that, and I get that completely. But it means that games just, as he said, like competitive gaming is kind of like, it's killed the element of being casual and having...
One thing I will say on that, I think it was Broomy JC that was doing it. For a couple of games, right, he put the worst the person on the game with the literal worst shooting, right? He had like 14 finishing or some awful shit like that. Finesse plus on him, right? Broomy, I think it was Broomy, or whoever it was, scored 5 goals that game from outside the box. Outside the fucking box. 9 or like 10, 14 finishing, some shit like that. And because he got finesse shot plus, he scores 5 finesses from outside the box. And he want to sit there and say that playstyles are balanced. Can shut up. Incredible. It really is.
Fun playing FIFA. Everything is a grind, apart from getting an amazing squad straight away, so it then doesn't even really feel special. It's sad and it's tragic, and honestly, it's a wrap for me. You know, I've done a couple videos over the last few years being like, this is EA's last chance. If they can claim they're going to spend an entire game cycle going into a new release saying the gameplay is going to be amazing, you're going to love this one, guys, don't worry about it, and then it's still stale, what hope is there really for us, like, actually properly having fun? There are people that have fun on this game that play certain, you know, game modes like career mode, like pro clubs, like Rush maybe. But when it really comes down to it, a combination of the community, pay to play, and the game just being really easy to exploit, I'm just not gonna make it that fun. We've gone far
That's
too
so
deep
real.
into the world of having to grow.
It's not just EA. I've always said this, and I got backlash. I've always had backlash for it. Community's a big fucking problem. Community is a huge fucking problem because they're all toxic little bellends. Little message after, you know, after ratting themselves out, or, you know, they go 4 to 80th minute, I get one back like 85th minute, pass them round the back, and constant pressure doesn't work no more. No, constant pressure doesn't exist. I remember being 8-0 down against my mate Andrew once in FIFA 21, or was it 23? It was something like that, right? And that's not that far ago. The game was still on a slow decline. At that point. And I was 8-0 down 80th minute. Constant pressure, 3-4-2-1, right? You know, 2 centre forwards, striker, left mid, right mid, 2 centre and 3 centre backs, right? That game ended 8-7, and I had a chance in the last minute of the game to win, or to equalise. And I hit the post. I would have genuinely scored 8 goals in 10 minutes. Constant pressure actually worked back then. As soon as I lost the ball, I'd activate it and I'd win it back instantly, right? Now, you activate constant pressure and your team doesn't even press. It doesn't even press. It's little things like that as well, you know what I mean?
Trying for everything and the game just becoming a job and a chore. So why should people be excited for Team of the Year? Why should they be excited for a new promo when one comes out every 48 hours? But that's just me. Those are just my thoughts. Drop it down below as to what you guys think of the current state of FIFA, FC26, EA Sports. Because for me, I genuinely think we've reached a point of no return. We're never going to get back to the golden age, and we just have to accept that now. Let's get this video to 6,000 likes though, okay? And maybe I'll bring myself out of retirement and play some FIFA. Go through the FC26 experience again. Make sure to subscribe if you
Don't do that, Nidan. Please don't do that to yourself, fella.
on Twitter and on Insta.
Well, yeah, I mean, he made some great points, a lot of points that I agreed with, and yeah, I think he summed up pretty much perfectly what's wrong with this game. It's a mix of everything: community, EA, gameplay, greed, pay to win is so easy, pack weight, you know, everything. It is a mix of everything. But yeah, let me know what you think. Do you agree with Niran in the comments? And I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace. Well, there's one video reacting to the FC26. Right. Well, I'm now 3 days ahead, technically. What should we react to then now? Cake or fake? Ain't no way. They've done a cake or fake, bro. Nah, man. Cake or fake?
Yeah, so I hope we're good. Just a quick intro before we get into the vid. Basically, the game is sending me onto levels of anger I can't even explain. I wasn't planning on making it into a video, but I feel like it ended up being quite a good rant/discussion, shall we call it? Or I come up with a few ways that.
Yeah, we'll watch this. Well, we've now got Pike Face. This video is also 3 months old. FC26 is absolutely finished. It was 3 months ago, and I believe Pi now sits on stream and plays things like Shopping Simulator. So yeah, I mean, that's crazy when you think about it. But let's get straight into it.
That they could implement to make it better. So hopefully enjoy. Can I have it, boy? And the biggest problem for me is with the game is if I and people always ask this, if I wasn't streaming this, would I play it? And the answer is quite simply no.
Yep, that's so real.
I would play pro clubs. I like pro clubs.
Yeah,
Would I play
Pro Clubs is nice.
No. You know, you also got to remember, right, what I would also say is, you know, with all due respect, I also don't want to, I don't want to anger the hand that feeds me, right? Like, I've said a lot of bad things about EA Sports, you know, when I've been fucking angry. I've said a lot of bad things. As we all know, it's gamer age, right? I don't want to piss off the people that make the game that I make a living off. I'd like to, in an ideal world, have a good relationship with them. You know, that's what I would like to have.
Yeah.
So, you don't want to anger the hand that feeds you, shall we say? I'm gonna end up losing my one goal. But no, they don't, though, Steve. I'm telling, mate, right? I don't know. I've worked with EA on stuff. I've worked with EA on other games as well. So I don't think EA in general have a problem with me. Like when I went to an EA event, they said like they'd watched me in the offices and found the meltdowns funny. So they obviously know that it's all just fucking angry gamer rage banter at the end of the day, right? Like they know that. So that's fine.
That's crazy, by the way. Like, I find it quite funny how he's discussing the game and the situation and like Israel, and then that goes and happens, little shit like that. Like, if that was Pi that shot that, he'd have no controller. That dartboard would be in half. Max Verstappen would be in fucking fours. Know what I mean? Man.
You know they know that, but I also know that they have a fucking inner circle of creators who they listen to for feedback and they have discussions with and they talk to.
Yeah.
I'm on the EA Creator Network, mate. I've never fucking promoted coins, ever, right? I don't promote coins. I've never promoted coins. I fucking play the game every day. I've been streaming the game for 10 years. So, do they have me in their I'm in the Creator Network. Do they have me in their feedback group? No, is the answer. They don't. So, you know what I mean? No, they don't. Let's give you, okay, I'm going to give realistic examples, right? Of things that can be done here. That are super fucking simple, okay? And I think these are things that are kicking the face to the people that play the game, right? We're in February, right? How many times has this £35 pack been re-upped?
That's so real. I remember going in the store, right, and seeing this have like 5 days, 4 days, 3 days, 2 days, 1 day, and then it'd be 6 hours, and then it'd refresh. Because as much as I don't spend money on this game, and I don't want to spend money on this game, and I never will spend money on this game. You do look. Let's be honest. You do have a look just out of curiosity at this point, because the other day there was a 1.2 million coin pack. Just bear that in mind. I kept seeing this specific pick from like Team of the Year to like genuinely the end of Future Stars. And then it took a little break and it came back for a little bit and then went again after I believe, the international promo. Like McKennie and everyone. I've seen this about 70 billion times this year is what I'm trying to say. That is mental.
It's a laziness. It's a kick in the face. Right?
Yeah.
How many times has this pack been re-upped in February? They're offering you a base hero, like a hero pick for 20 quid. There's no... The issue is with the store, there's too much. They got to make money, right? They got to make money. Understand it, I get it, right? For example, this pack here for 1,000 points gives you an 85-10 and a guaranteed not 87 plus future star. If you're going to spend money, that pack represents value to the viewer.
I agree with that. No, I agree with that.
Here and not be like, don't spend money, don't do this. We're talking serious now, right? This pack, if you're going to spend money on this game, this pack represents good value for your money because you're getting right.
Yeah, I agree.
Whereas they just keep throwing this, like this Rise Above pack has been in the store. So what they're saying is they're going to give you an 85-12 with some slightly higher rateds, but they're going to charge you £25 for it. And you're not guaranteed anything good in that.
That is basically the same as the other one, except you're guaranteed 2 more players, you're not guaranteed the future stars, and yeah, it's an extra £15. And I know Pies just said this, but like, it's little things like this. The greed of EA Sports is a problem, in my opinion. The greed of any game, most gaming companies is a problem. But EA specifically, like, that is not on. An extra £15 for that. That should be like 1,250 if the other one's 1,000. Because that is not value for money. That is complete bullshit. That is genuine bullshit. And let's be honest, right? If you spend money on this game, you're going to spend money on this game. I can't sit there and go, no, don't spend it, don't spend it. I'd personally never spend money on this game. I've sometimes bought FC points using my free £5 I get from Microsoft when I have 5,000 or like 6,000 credit Microsoft reward points. Well, that would be to buy the season pass sometimes, you know what I mean? I've done that like twice. I'm just going to be honest, I've done that twice. But other than that, I've not spent a single penny on this game, other than actually buying it, of course. I think it's crazy when you think about it, that is 25 great British fucking pounds. That pack right there. You're not even guaranteed the future stars.
You're guaranteed nothing for £25. There's no value. There's
exactly no value
in that at all. The trifecta pack is 1,500 points for an 84 by fucking 11. There's no. Again,
that's worse than the other pack that's okay.
Like they just keep throwing 5 of the same shit packs in the store. Like, and to me, that's a bit of an insult, right? Like, you have to offer, if you're gonna get people to spend money, you have to offer them value. How can one of the packs be 1,000 points and good value, and then every other pack is just awful, horrendous value?
Exactly.
Like, nothing represents value. And that, yeah, exactly, R10. They're just too aggressive in the store. And this is like every single day. Is that every single day?
They're too aggressive in the store, yeah.
The best packs in the store for value are the classic packs. 500 FC points for tradable 8111, and then you get another 75 by 6. Fine. Very reasonable. It's not ultra aggressive. You get some coins. Very reasonable.
I agree.
Apparently you can go from 0 to a complete site in just...
Apparently you can fuck off and stop giving me adverts, but I agree with what Pi's saying, to be honest. I really do.
Just throw in like, you know, you could open 330, like, there's no value. And they keep re-upping, you know what I mean? They keep re-upping the same stuff. That's what I personally just think is bad. And I'll say it once, I'll say it again. Champs rewards. They have, like...
So bad.
They have to make the rewards more unique. Because you could play champs, get the same amount of wins because there's no variance, right? There's no variance. That's why you get the same. If you're an 8-win player on this game, and I'll tell you this now, you're not getting 11 wins. And I fucking mean that. The way that the matchmaking is, like, I got 9 wins, I think, once or twice this year. You will not get 11 wins. It's not possible. You might as well literally give your first 5 games away and make it easier. Because if you start well, you will get punished. And that is, to me, another problem with the game.
I agree.
Fixed. If you start well, you will get punished. If you start poorly, you get rewarded. So you're still going to get the end result no matter what way you get there. And again, you're then going to sweat your ass off for 100k, right? You give up 3 hours of your time, 4 hours of your time to make 100k when you could quite literally go and buy 3 of these packs for 15 quid and get the same. So the balance is just not there, right? And that's why they, again, I'm just throwing my opinion. If they add for champs monthly rewards, that then
Yeah, bring back monthly. Bring back monthly rewards.
The difference between 8 and 7 wins is big, right? Because that extra win helps you out loads on the monthly ladder, right? If you look at it that you need 30 wins, let's say, right, over 4 weeks. Say you need 30 wins over 4 weeks. Then getting 8 wins is big, right? Because you give yourself that extra levy. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you give yourself an extra levy to play. Because then that last game is worth it. You really need that win. And you make the monthly rewards, even if they're, I don't bloody know, red promo cards.
I just realised, actually, I'm in the way of Pi's webcam. Let's move myself down here for the rest of the video. Apologies about that, please.
Or something like that. Just so that the people that grind the game get something for grinding. You know what I mean? Like, if you get fucking 60 wins, or let's say you get 56 plus wins to award, right? To award the top people. You don't get promo cards, you get red promo cards, right? Or you get special promo cards that you can't buy. You know, you earned that card. So that when you go into a game and you've got a special promo card, you get what I'm saying? Like, you earned that card. So it's a promo card, but it's a different look of a promo card.
Yeah.
So it's actually a unique reward. You can't buy, you know what I mean? You can't buy that reward. You earn that reward. And that's not unrealistic. I'm not here being like, oh, get rid of this, get rid of that. The gameplay's fucked. That's so simple to add that is a monthly thing. The problem with monthly is that people can't play a weekend. They should skip the rest of the month. That's their fault. If they can't play, that's on them. This is the other problem. The game tries to cater to everyone.
Yeah.
If they bring out a tournament that's a win, if you ain't good enough to win the tournament, tough fucking shit, right? I didn't win kudos on this account because I wasn't good enough. tough shit to me. Right? Stop trying to make everyone happy. The tournament mode is an unbelievable mode for people to play in. Bring out a weekly, and I'm talking a weekly tournament, right? A weekly tournament. 5 times a day, right? A weekly, none of this play bollocks. 5 times repeatable. And when you win it, you can't play it again. And that way you then
That's
give
so
people
fair.
a chance, but it's win, right? It's a tournament 5 times a day, once a week. The top reward is an exclusive player, right? An exclusive player. Even a kit, even a cool kit, and an exclusive player. That way, you still have to win it. You don't have to play. So that way, it's a play reward. People aren't fucking staying in. Exactly. You can flex your kit, flex your player. Even if it was a unique...
One sec, close the door. That's my parcel, chat. Right back.
cosmetic. You know what I mean? Every week, look at the design artists you have. Come up with a unique cosmetic. And then you'll play someone and go, fuck, they've got that cosmetic. They've won the tournament. How cool would that be? You
Exactly.
know, you win a unique cosmetic.
That'd be fucking sick.
Right, you can only get it by winning that tournament. And then don't release that cosmetic again. Right? Make it unique. Don't release it again. That's what I think shit, by the way, about this fucking... what I think shit is this bloody campaign rewind pick. If you do an SBC, that should be exclusive. Is the player SBCs, the daily SBCs, right? Sometimes nothing is better than something. The amount of shit they're dropping as daily SBCs.
That is...
No one gives a fuck.
I didn't even see that card. I don't remember. What the fuck is that? That is supposed to be a 88 rated card, and they have 80 passing and 78 fucking dribbling as a right back. Who the fuck is going to use that? I didn't even see that card. That's how little I gave a shit about the SBCs as well. And I agree, sometimes nothing is better than something. They release filler SBCs to say that they have released something that day, and that is something they should not do. They should not do that. That ruins the game.
About, right? I'll tell you honestly, no one fucking cares about Yana Fernandez, right? No one gives a fuck about doing Esposito. No one cares.
Real.
No one gives a shit. Everybody has better players already. No one is putting an 84 and an 85 in this. And I'll tell you why they're not putting an 84 and 85 in this. Because they're going to do this instead. Because they want a better player. People want to improve their team. You have fucked it yourself EA Sports, by making the power curve go too quickly, right? You've bought out crazy stuff. So instead of trying to hold people back, no one's doing that card. Okay, people run a past and present and they want the card. Fair enough. But to quote Nepenthez, somebody probably, if they want Esposito, would have already done an Evo of Esposito.
Real. Mid
Somebody
card.
would have already done an Evo and had better. Right? These silly SBCs. No one is giving up an 84 and 85 for this because they'd rather do a campaign pack to try and get Mbappe. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, dynamic image. I get it. But you get what I'm saying, aspiring youth, right? You get what I'm saying. That they're catering to such a small amount of people with those player SBCs. Like such a small amount of people with those player SBCs.
I think I played 1,300 games or something. Right. I've not come up against an Inter Milan past or present. And you gotta look how big they are, just trying to cater to everyone, and sometimes games can't do that to succeed, and FC and FIFA is one of them that can't cater to every motherfucker. Sometimes you gotta leave the little weirdos in the corner that, like, you know, let them be on their own in the corner. I'm picking the nose, you know what I mean?
Like, it's crazy. No, but I'll give EA flowers, mate, as well. I'm not here just to slag them. Dumbia is a fucking great SBC. This is a very good SBC.
Oh, that Dumbia was a really good SBC, yeah.
This SBC is good value, right?
There you
it's
go.
Not cheap,
There's the key.
value.
There's the key
it's
thing.
It's a good card, right? And this is a card that will get in your team, right? This is a card. He's got great playstyles. He's got 2 playstyle pluses. He's got really good playstyles, and he's 6 squads. Because doing this, it is better than doing an icon pick, right? Like, you will do this card over an icon pick. Okay, but you're saying poor playstyles. His playstyles are awesome.
I agree.
He's got finesse shot, low German plus, tiki taka, both the pace playstyles. His playstyles are great. That's a fucking brilliant card. That is a very, very good card. And you know what? You could, in a couple of months, probably in a month's time, you could Evo him to make him better. Same as Mayulu. I think Mayulu's a brilliant card. Again, it's the consistency, right? This is a fucking great card. A great card. 89 rated.
I was going to do Mayulu, I don't know if you remember. I was going to do Mayulu and Dumbia, but I could not be fucked to grind to get the fodder. And it's but like they're 2 good cards out of like 2 weeks worth of future stars, where all the other SBCs, okay, maybe Michael Richards was worth it. There weren't many SBCs that were worth it, and it's the consistency. They're too inconsistent. And as I'm gonna quote Pieface before, sometimes nothing is better than something.
Evo potential. Very well priced, great play styles, French, easy to link, awesome. Because you might not have an Evo that's better than this. You might, right? You might have an Evo Mayulu that's better, but
be hard to.
He probably would take a lot of chains, you know what I'm saying? That for me, in terms of the price point, great. Like, awesome. You're gonna do that. There's just other ones where. Oh no, I get a lot of people would rather chance an icon pick. I fully agree with you, Stones, as well. Just those were good value. Like, I thought those are good value. People aren't going to want to hear this. People don't like to hear it. Evolutions have killed Ultimate Team. People don't want to hear it, but they have. I love the fact that I can Evo my Argyle players, right? But Evos basically make buying players irrelevant.
Yeah, no,
There's
that's
no
so
point on the
true.
market.
That is unbelievably true.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point in having a market when you could just curate your own players?
Exactly.
Like,
In for Bergval, 10k. I bought them for 10k. Tried them. Incredible card at the time, right? Very good card. I sold them because I packed, I think it was the Young or Valverde or something like that. So then I used them over him. 2 days later, an Evo comes out for that Bergval. And he goes up to 30k. And it's things like that. Now, I'm only using Bergval because Pieface is doing the Evo, actually, as you can see. Well, he's doing an Evo on it. That's not the Evo that I'm on about. But, like, Evos dictate prices of cards. Like, Gold Van der Ven should not be 30k during, like, 2 weeks before Tops. But because he's so good for Evos and he got pace, he's like fucking 30k. That is a 5k card maximum at this stage of the game. You know what I mean?
Evos are on one hand awesome and on one hand shit.
Yeah.
I love them. I love Evos. I can
Same.
Evo my Argyle players. I can Evo Richarlison.
I could
I
Evo
can
Trey,
tailor my players to how I
Rio,
want them. It's brilliant. I'm not going to buy anyone.
Ravel
I
Morrison if
haven't
he was in the
bought- I have
game.
not
I've
bought a
Evo
player on
Pepsi.
the RTG all year. I've not bought one player. Not one player have I purchased off the transfer market for my team. Right? I'd be very shocked if there's many people in here that actually go out of their way. Do you know the people that buy players are the very casual players that can't be fucked to do an Evo? They just want to get a team and play the game. Right? That's when you're in champs, you're like, hang on a minute, who the fuck's bought that card? Like, who's gone out and bought Icon Torres or who's gone out and bought Van Basten? There are players like that that will use a transfer market, but I feel like a lot of people, they don't use the market. But why would you?
Exactly.
Like, when they re-release players, they re-release SPCs, like, the only people that make, you can say, oh, you make coins trading. The only reason people make coins trading are because of leakers that insider trade.
Yeah.
Right? That is because of leakers that insider trade is the only reason you can make coins. Like, you can't invest anymore. Mate, I remember when fucking these star performer cards were fucking so good to invest in, and then they absolutely like hammered up in price. Dan Burn was a disgraceful amount of money. Then they re-released him into packs and he absolutely tanked.
I think I looked at that Dan Burn because I wanted Dan Burn. No word of a lie. I swear Dan Burn was like 800k. And as Pieface now looking at him, he's been re-released 100k. If we went on to Ultimate Team now during Team of the Season, I'm gonna guess like 30k, bro. You know what I mean?
The whole point of these cards being out for 2 days is they're rare. There's no rarity anymore when they just go, here's best of, right? Like, here's best of. So why would you ever buy a card when literally the next day EA could re-release it back into packs?
Yep.
There's no reason, right? Like, there's no reason for you to buy a card when you just know you're gonna use shit, you're gonna lose shitloads of coins. Like, without leaks, the game would be better. If we got rid of leaks, the game would be better.
I agree.
Like,
I was saying that before.
The fake pump and dumps. Hey, look, people are gonna eat. I get it. You gotta do what you gotta do, but they ain't gonna be able to fucking leak when the game's got, no one left playing it.
That's so real. Pie made some very, very good points there, and he didn't even want to speak about gameplay. And I think the fact that he's not had to speak about gameplay shows the state of this game in general, not just at gameplay. We're getting some nice videos here, please. Reacting. See. Finished. Oh, I've put fished. I've missed the N. Finished. The bush. Right, now I can move myself back up to the top. And you know what, we'll go webcam only for a sec, because I'm now just going to change it to reactor. Reacting to stuff. Just reacting. I'm just gonna have a little look. So yeah, right, there we go. I actually just want to see, right? What does Pi upload? You still upload FIFA? No? He genuinely doesn't upload FIFA. Look at Prime Pi. Prime Pi getting half a mil, 400k, 300k, you know? Like, his first ever video, Pi Face's first ever video, got more than FC26 for birthday videos. Like, how mad's that? I want to go back, other than end of an era, right? How much is that on? 26k. Let's see how long it takes to get a video about FIFA. 26k. There's 19, that's the closest so far. 3 months ago, the greatest pack opening you'll ever see. It was showing Team of the Year. 3 months ago. Right? That is mental. Mental. Absolute madness, mate. Absolute madness. EA dropped the craziest packs for FC26. You notice though that it's like a huge title, like, oh my god, can't believe it, that gets the views. And that gets more views. You've got to really, like, and this is not discrediting to Pi or anything, but you've got to really, like, dig deep to find videos that have got, like, good views on FC26 now, other than the standard, like Danny Aaron's, Chuff, and whatnot, like, and Run the Foot Marker, like Fuji. 6k views. Popular videos, Fuji. RTG episodes used to bang 500,000, 300k, 200k. You know, 100k, 70, 80k was like the average on this man's channel, I'm pretty sure. Now he's averaging like 7, 8k. And yeah, you know, maybe the RTG genre has been a bit overused now, but he's an OG RTG creator, you know, you watch him for that because that's what he'll do, but he also does like FUT Champ speedruns. You know, it's not like he just does RTG, but even Fuji doesn't upload anymore daily. Used to be daily RTG episodes, like, let's have a look at Lasty as well. My boy Lasty, bro. $300 views to ours, 2k, 3k, 2k. No, like, this is a goat right here, man, Lasty, bro. This is a goat. This is a goat. He averaged like 80, 90k every time on a fucking RTG episode. That video's earned him like £2. I hope you're aware of that. That man This man may genuinely have to go back to work because EA have fucked it up. You know what I mean? I love Lasting, bro. I used to watch this man all the time. But like, cause FC26 is so bad, I don't watch FC26 no more. And everyone feels that way. So now this man can't get the views that he deserves. Because that, like, his thumbnails are incredible. His thumbnails are great. You know, great title, great genre. You know, but the game, it's the game. Like, look how little he uploads now as well, by the way. None of this shit's daily. It's like every 3-4 days, mate. It's madness. The only one that still uploads daily is Pip. But it's not. It's not FIFA. Look at that, man. I went back on FC25 because I had nothing on FC26. That's during Team of the fucking season. Team of the season! That's during Team of the season, man. Are we serious? Are we serious? That's fucking mental. Mental. I'm mental, man. Like, damn. He really has fell off, man. It really has fell off. Like, nah. Nepenthes 2, what are you? The end of the road to glory. He's ended the road to glory mid-tots. EA Sports, is that not enough? Is that not enough? He's ended the fucking RTG during Team of the Season. The PC road to glory, mate. The PC road to glory. He's ended it mid fucking tots. It's not even Ultimate Tots yet, and he's ended his fucking EA, man. Look what you're doing to people, bro. Look what you're doing to people, please. Draft to glory. When was the last time he did a draft? Okay, he still does a daily drafts, to be fair. Alright, no, that's fair. He still does daily drafts. Alright. No, that's valid. Because it's just doing a draft, to be fair. But like, yeah, it is Net's actual channel. EA just aren't learning. It's Team of the Season, EA. That's just such a disappointment in terms of title. It'll break FC26, it's already broke, man. How have EA done this? FC26 is hit rock bottom. FC26 is dead, apparently. League on Top is here, the GK Evo. All of this shit, man. Not even a FIFA video, that's what we're doing, you know what I mean? But I think that's enough FIFA for now, chat. Let's have a look at other things. Benno. Big boy Benno, you know. Thomas Benno. Is there a new video I've not watched? Nah, we watched this yesterday, the day before. Chris MD. There we go.
The sun is out today, and in this country, that usually only means one thing. We have two hours to score one amazing goal, hit the bar, no not that one, and then try to score another amazing goal. The difference between the two should be entertaining.
Today I'm coming with some decrepit men whose legs barely work. But no, not Mo Salah. I mean Bazinga. I mean Harry. And I mean Stephen Tries. We're going to start off, guys, with the ball launcher chipping a ball nicely into us. We just need a bloody great goal.
Our 2 hours are going to be split into 4 challenges, and I've allocated us 30 minutes on each one. Take it away, Hazmataz.
Oh, instantly.
Very loud.
Yeah. Oh, God. Sitting up, boys. This is getting done now.
Oh.
Guys, you can just reuse the Martin Tyler commentary when I scored this goal when he was sitting over there. Can play it now.
Now, hit it, Chris. Hit it.
Oh! Oh, I like the touch though. Fuck off, Chris! Off I fuck. Just going for something a little bit special. Yeah, hate the execution though.
Me when dicking down a...
Oh.
Come on, Chris, we want a drink. David Beckham. Oh, no, I like that. Oh, yes! John, yes!
It's all right. It's just a
Uh-oh.
Oh, here comes the goal. Oh, I don't know if it deserves that, but yeah. Me, please. Oh, that's a boom shot. Oh, Steve! That's lovely.
What a goal, Stefan Tris.
Whoa! Swing that left back.
Oh.
Call of the Rotorshore. Yes! Oh, yeah! Oh, that's good. I miss Prime Rotorshore, man. His fall from grace needs to be fucking studied, I tell you that.
Oh, look at me, I'm Chris.
Don't think so, mate. Ears are a bit bigger on that attempt. Come on here! And that is our first allotted time on the first challenge. Let's move on to some long shots. Oh, fuck.
Sober long shots, chat.
Moving on to our second challenge, guys, we have half an hour to take long shots. But you have a bit of freedom. You can make this goal whatever you want, basically. So you can flick it up for yourself. You have the freedom of the pitch to do whatever you want, really. Here comes the bloody sledgehammer. Oh, pretty nice, you know. Oh, I don't think I'd have the power to strike one from here. I'm like, yeah, no, I genuinely don't. Oh yeah, it wasn't the one, was it? Ah! My comfort ball. Feed him, feed him, feed him. Oh God! Last thing I need feeding. Nah, let's pour that, mate. Fucking bang! Fat shaming, not on this channel. That's a fat shame. That's what I say. Yay! And another!
Yeah, 1-2, 1-2, mate. Oh, no, fucking John!
Oh, it's Jake! On the ball! First time!
Oh! Shit, what a goal.
It's an absolute belter! Pick that one out! Bang! Wallop! I got one for you. Yeah, I want to see a bit more freestyle, guys. What the fuck have I just witnessed? Chris, what are we doing? Alright, you stay still and a bottle flip land on your head. Yep, of course. Oh, sorry. It was almost pretty good, you know. Here she comes. We're grateful for that. Oh no, the boys have got it. Let that be a warning! Yay! Oh, you missed fucking magic right here. Uh-oh. Steve, that was lovely.
Oh shit.
Yeah, keep warm, Stephen, keep warm. Out the cones. Ooh. So mind it.
Pull up in a monster automobile gangster. Came with the bitch that came from Sri Lanka. Something about the Willy Wonka.
Okay. Don't do it, Chris. Fucking hell. One more, Steve. One more. Would you fuck off? You ever thought about bringing the Javelani back? Got Jabal up right here. Get your out, mate. He's had many chances. Alright, here we go. To wrap it up. Oh, nearly.
What's he doing?
Oh! Oh! Keep
Oh.
going, I'm really almost there now. For this next challenge, I'm a new man. Let's move into balls being thrown over your head or something.
Balls being thrown over your head or
Had
something.
an hour to try and score an amazing goal so far. Stephen has scored quite a good goal. I don't know if it's amazing.
Yeah.
But it was
a goal.
I don't know if it got me out of my seat. Not to be able to tell either way.
Get it? Because he's fucking small. Oh.
Now we're going to assume a position and have balls thrown at us from behind.
Oh, all right. Right, there she goes. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. Right, go on.
Oh! God, such a creature.
Stephen.
Oh, see, I'm feeling it now.
We're going to not have a single, like, worldie the whole time. And I believe that in all my heart. Do you want me to just twat this in the net then,
If you wouldn't mind, mate.
I feel like we're just booting them over at this point.
You need to aim for a corner.
Yeah.
So you're not aiming for a corner, are you?
I'm going to think about it now, young.
Aim for a corner.
Right, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it.
Oh! Damn! What a goal!
It's all me. Yes, please.
Thinking about it.
Stupendous! Splendid! Sensational!
I've dreamed about this.
We're going to do half an hour of overhead kicks now. Let's transition to that now. Ow! I'm not your father figure. How many times do I have to tell you?
I know you're not. My father's figure makes every butt cream.
Go on.
Go on, cream.
No, no.
Cream for Papa.
I'll take a moment.
Okay.
We've got 30 minutes to score an overhead kick as our last section in the sober section of the video, and then we can have a
we
drink.
get sections.
Boom!
Allegedly.
Is this the reaction
Yeah,
code?
that's the reaction code. Well, don't sit right on it.
Why not?
The right shape and size.
Oh.
Come on now, open her up.
If it goes short, can I scissor it?
My parents.
Me with the dwarf.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, lucky. Oh,
Oh,
yes, get off there, bro. Get him walking.
Oh, you go.
Get off the stage.
Yes.
he is an athlete.
Oh, poor guy.
Oh.
There's no point watching Steve.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, for God's sake.
Tell you what I'm gonna do. Just because I like seeing you hurt yourself, I'll give you one on the house.
Yes.
Do not drag me to this challenge.
Do not drag when I'm wearing my mum's tights.
Yeah. Oh yes, that's shit, mate. I'll tell you what. I just don't want to do it.
We got 10 attempts between us.
Fuck off. Shut up.
Should we just go and have a drink? He won't notice for a while.
You won't have a clue, will he?
Uh-oh. Looks like we need a hero.
Somebody order a hero.
Oh, why does it defeat me?
Alright, leave it to Harry.
Get off the thing, man.
Alright.
What's this? Here we go, lads. And then we drink.
Oh!
That was nearly cold as fuck, chat.
Oh, it looks so beautiful.
Oh, that was lovely.
Don't stop.
No.
Oh.
That was a big
A
landing.
fitting
though.
end
That was a
to this
big landing.
rather embarrassing challenge. Right, everyone.
Pub?
Get me to that fucking table.
Honestly, I've been amazed we've kept Ethan away from it to get to this point in the day. 11:30. Just to reiterate, guys, we're having 5 shots each today. I don't know if you all can handle that.
It always feels sad, like this bit,
Because there's no music. That's the thing.
Can we put some tune? Oh, we played copyright music last time, didn't we? There's got to be something we can play.
Oh, for God's sake. Yes, turn it up. No. To dare is to poo. That's fun, isn't it?
Yeah. Shut up! Oh, he's actually just necking it. Fair enough, Evan. Yeah, that's a guy that wants some content to happen finally. Oh, I wish I never did. I don't know. Well done, Stephen.
Thank you.
How long
long we spend it? Because I think I'm actually going to shit myself. Can I quickly run for a poo now and I'll come back and give you some good vibes?
You're a disgrace.
So there is the poo.
Please don't leave it, boys. I'll do a quick poo. Okay. I've got to get dressed and undressed, obviously. So take a while.
a naked poo.
Chris, I did it. Chris, I did it.
Yes, 5 shots.
That's the first 5 of Ethan's 28 shots.
Oh, we're just getting started.
Can you hear these daps?
To make this less sad, we devised a brilliant drinking game, and there's nothing sad about 3 white guys dapping each other up.
Change the clapping to daps, and then if it's a shit one, you both have to drink.
Oh, okay. 3 white guys dapping.
That was alright. That was alright.
It's me. I'm the issue. You act like you haven't seen me for years. Ready?
Right, got you.
Hey, one. Oh.
That was the worst yet. That was barbaric.
Oh, what a shit dap.
Oh look, you're in the bar. Oh, fuck me, it's Steve.
Oh, hey, fine shite.
What are you saying? Ow! What are you
That's so shit.
doing to me? High five!
Hello, you know how people do like crazy stuff and steal like road signs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got drunk and I stole the wet floor sign from the thing.
Not being a bad boy again, are you, Harry?
Let's have a dab to celebrate.
Back in the net.
Right, that you've actually just kicked it. You followed through. Yeah, I know.
Mate, like a football.
Big fan of that, yeah.
You are lucky that Unk's got junk in the trunk.
Finish their can as a shot, and then that's it. What'd you say? Are you man or mouse? You're losing your Widmouth license for that, pal.
What? How did you take that off in one swift movement?
Restriction.
You want to see what I do with your father's jock strap?
I've been muffed! I've been muffed!
You didn't know the Muff Boys were out today, did you?
Patrol. No, give that back!
Let's do a category, shall we?
Category.
I'll go first. People that scored a free kick at Wembley.
Alright, that's actually a good one.
Can we just do people who've scored at Wembley?
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, that works too.
Not in charity matches.
Dean Windass.
Yeah.
I like that,
Oh, the knowledge.
I remember that one.
He's had a windy ass today. He's had a windy ass today, isn't he?
Federico Chiesa.
Oh, yes, they barred it for a long time, didn't
Stupid
they?
twats.
Lionel Messi.
Ooh. Well, I like what you've done there. Jesse Lingard.
Yeah.
Seen it live in the flesh.
Oh yeah, good goal. I'll go with Messi.
Had it.
He already said it! He already said it!
Gang beating.
Oh, you tell him.
Alexander Isak.
Oh, yeah.
Harry Kane.
Oh, you ready for this one? Kevin Nolan.
Love that. Yeah.
Oh, he's dropped the chicken on us as well.
Didier Drogba.
Lovely. Gareth Bale. Question it, I dare you. When Tottenham played.
So when did he ask?
When Tottenham played at Wembley for a season.
Oh, fuck. I know what I need to
Raheem
say.
Sterling.
Paul Konchesky. And it was a cross.
That was in Cardiff.
Not at Wembley.
That was in Cardiff.
Not at Wembley.
It was in Cardiff.
The Millennium Stadium. Not at Wembley.
Uh-oh.
I got a good one, by the way. I got a good one. Marcus Rashford. Sorry.
And that's a lovely time to transition into the first challenge of the drunk section of the video.
Right, let's score some goals, guys. Come on. Right, I'm gonna go for a little wee before we start.
What is wrong with your innards?
He said to me earlier, your entire midsection is failing. Which was a dark comment to make, though.
That's a horrible thing to say to a friend or colleague.
Oh, you're mid and you should be sectioned, mate.
Oh, lovely stuff.
Do you think at some point soon it's gonna start to degenerate?
Welcome to the alcoholic section of this video.
I would think it'd degenerate soon.
Harry, go on, you fucking
Take it
twat.
away.
Oh my god, look at him. Oh my god, look, Chris.
It did degenerate. I knew
it.
Shit.
I don't think we scored one goal in this next 3 hours. Go on, Chris. Done it.
He handballed it too.
Handballed it.
Oh my god. Isn't it funny how alcohol can do that quickly, by the way?
I feel something. A slight tingle in my fingers. I think it's affecting me.
We've just discussed worst on each game as an extra drink.
I think that's so fair.
And you're worst at the moment.
You're actually too heavy now, so.
You just squeezed my testicles inside of me.
You're nearly 30 and single, mate. We could go on robot wars and win.
Down my arms. Get the RPM on this, lad. Fucking hypnodisc, this. Ah.
Brother, I like that.
Thank you. That's bloody hit Epstein Island.
I'm almost certain it was my go, by the way, but
I thought I was going in.
Do I get to touch your testicles now to even it out? No.
It's a weird thing to ask, Chris. Chris, lost enough privileges for that.
Loose! Oh, good effort, pal! Oh, Harry! That sounded like it.
Harry, I spilled a bit of your drink, so I topped it up with tequila.
I think I don't doubt you even did that. Oh, you weren't lying.
No.
Oh, God.
10 minutes left on this challenge,
Shut
guys.
up, Chris.
What does he think's happening?
Oh, it's on target, though.
It's good, it's good. It's just great football.
Yeah, we've lost him.
Fletch!
Is he still worst for this round?
What? How? With the first touch and that finish on target? What are you talking about, my G?
That was really barbaric.
my battery's ruined now. It's full of tequila.
I've ruined his Madry.
My mum.
No.
This is going south. This is a bad trajectory, right? Yeah, it's going very south. It's the fact that we've got the alcohol still with us.
Somebody, you're a hero.
Oh, that's it.
Oh shit, what? He's not meant that one bit. He's missed it. It's pure shit. Shinji Kagawa right there, man.
Literally came off his knee. I can't believe that. Steven!
Oh, what goal? We have a contender at least, at the very least. What do you mean? No, wrap it up. We're moving on. We're moving on.
A better goal.
We're moving on. We're moving on, bro.
We should move on.
We should move on. We got
Yeah,
yeah, we will move on.
Worst for that round was Chris.
It was.
Yes.
It was. It was.
Chris, drink.
Can we go to a vote?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sure.
What do you think's gonna happen?
I vote Chris.
I vote Chris, yeah.
Long shot.
Welcome to Challenge 2, everyone. We are taking long shots once again, but we are a little bit tipsy. Oh my God, he still got it. He never lost it. Oh, we take it! No. Stevens is way better. Stevens is way better.
Come on. We go on to the next one.
Stop cheering.
Chris, comparison is the thief of joy.
It was rubbish.
Oh, yeah? Oh my
Ooh.
God.
Get your eyes on that, my friend.
Faisal Mingebog.
Look.
Right in the master lock. Got him in the master lock.
Joke's on you, I like it.
Stephen has scored the best goal today. We're not scoring a better goal.
We might.
Yes! Right, no, Harry, that is not what we do.
Oh,
Harry, genuinely, that's put me off.
Oh, Papa, you are big. You are disgustingly big. Yeah, and again. You stay off, big Papa. Oh, couldn't fucking help himself, just like the apple crumble.
Lads, we are not them.
Twat!
Oh.
See? The dream's alive! The dream's alive!
What the fuck is he doing, right?
Oh, he's battered. He looks gormless. What's that? He's fucked. His face has dropped. I've had it, mate.
Oh,
Great effort.
imagine.
Great bloody effort.
Imagine you've done it.
That's both top corners I've now
That
hit.
would have been sick.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, yeah. You know what? You get that. You get that on the board.
Tell you
really
what, Steve,
do.
you're stealing the show here.
Ethan Bazinga scored a great goal in the first time round. Oh my god!
Don't wipe it, as you made it worse now.
What the hell was that?
Takes him back to the changing rooms.
Yeah. Have we lost John? What's happened to John?
Chris, there's not a keeper in goal. Just shoot.
What's the chance of you hitting the target here?
0.
Go on, you go on.
Guys, it's our favourite challenge of the lot. It's challenge 3, and it's where the ball is thrown over your head, and you have to volley it into the big white thing with a net on.
We're rolling it for you, you short ass. Guys, please join in. How do you want it to bounce?
In front of me, with a bit of Monty Panesar off the left
Chris,
leg.
just stop yapping for the love of
Shut
God.
Fucking
shoot. Yep. Well, there we go. Off the rip pad.
You're such a twat.
D, that's shit. B, more like Steel 11.
Oh! No snorting.
I'm warm. I'm really warm.
Yeah, shock. Heart rate's probably about 200, mate.
Tell you what, bad day to be a packet of crisps.
Here, bring one for your brother.
What are you going to do with a channel when, like, you know you're
Where my
over
legs go. I actually think you can be a YouTube footballer until the age of, like, 45.
You've lost your mind.
No.
Harry, this is shit. This is shit, lads. See what I'm going to do, yeah? I'm going to clap my thighs together a couple of times.
What?
I'm going to get up and I'm going to score the second best goal.
Why are you clapping your thighs together?
Because I can. Oh, bounced. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, shit.
Good strike, sir.
That is 3, by the way, Chris. Stephen gave me another one. Because he likes the cut of my jib.
Oh, John, why have you done that, you dick?
You got blood on your hands, mate. On that sorry note, we're going to have to move on to bicycle kicks.
This might be the funniest thing you've ever seen.
Moving into the last challenge of the video, guys. Start the 30-minute timer.
Go on, that's it.
Right.
Lads, we're going on.
Yes! Colonel Gluggins.
Right, that is just not nice. We're going home now. Watch this.
Finish it, Harry.
Daniel Cutting.
Oh, shit, that was crap.
I'm not going home. Not really.
Steve's in.
Steezy. Is it the Winter Olympics? Because he's about to get Steezy on it.
Oh my god, bro.
Right, this is it. This is a goal. It's a goal.
Yeah, it's pointless.
Oh,
Hit that.
Here we go.
What is happening? It's probably the best one today, if that counts for anything. When's this going to be out on the second channel?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
oh, it's one in.
He's done it. That went in, by the way.
It went in.
That literally went in, by the way.
It was a bit of a scissor kick, but it was nice. It was nice. It was still nice, yeah. Flushing left him.
It wasn't a scissor ball.
Really? Harry said it was.
No, I said it wasn't a bicy. It wasn't a bicy, but it was a nice goal. But it wasn't a scissor, though.
I ain't saying yes, I ain't saying no.
He's done the football.
Crap, mate. Crap. And by the way, it's a scissor kick.
Did you believe that I was on the said it was shit?
Yeah.
Good goal, yeah.
It was a great goal.
Bicy, though, was it?
It was. I didn't hit it sideways.
Roll the tape. Well, we can let the audience
Did
decide
I hit it sideways?
It was. You didn't go over the head, no.
I think I did.
Well,
I think I did.
how much would you bet on that?
I don't think it was. I don't think it was sideways though.
I mean, you were kind of like that, I'd say.
I don't think it was sideways though.
There we go. Great goal.
Good goal, man.
That's a great goal.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
Really nice goal. Really nice.
That is beautiful. I'm going to start off and come on, don't worry.
Stephen, you're gonna die.
You're gonna die here, mate.
That's the plan.
Imagine the goal's over there.
Oh, okay. Rubbish coaching from him.
What's your favourite dinosaur, Stephen?
Probably a nan.
Oh.
Still have a nan?
I got 2 actually.
Ooh, show off.
Yeah. 2 nans, Jeremy. That's insane.
She is a bit.
From this point, should we just go until we score the next goal? If it's good, if it's good. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Well, I got
Oh! Fuck hell. That's a high leg.
Yeah, I can do that. Just remember that next time you front on man.
Leave it! Good effort.
Go on, Steve. Yeah, I'm about to score a bloody goal.
I mean, he's in the same category as Randolph right now.
We only need the 1 ball.
Oh.
Harry, I think it might be on you. Oh, but genuinely, you're the one.
Ready yourselves? No, we can't take that one. No, it's got to be a better goal than that. Come on.
Dub in and saying something else.
No.
That is well said, Chris. What a day that was.
All right, Chris, you have 2 minutes to do better.
But every time you miss, you take off an item of clothing.
Guys, don't click off the video. You're not going to regret it.
Go on, Chris, save the video.
Chris.
Chris,
Oh,
this is all you, Chris.
Oh, Chris.
Pass it back one more time and you're dead. Oh, that's the one.
Chris.
Chris! Yes! Chris!
Fire. I'm on fire.
No, let him have one. I want one clear try. One clear try.
That was it!
Oh!
That was it! I thought that was it!
Oh.
Cut the cameras.
L advert, bro. Subscribe to Harry. What's the fucking point, mate? He does not load. What can we react to, Jeffrey? We react to this.
Man City are as relevant to you as Barnet.
Just hire Mr. Blobby then. It gets to a point where you disassociate from the football.
No, you don't. You're not going. I'm taking Bruno Fernandes.
Well, you wouldn't.
Yes, you are.
He doesn't perform every week, but he won the crossbar challenge at the All-Star weekend.
Today, I've got 11 of the best content creators in this country to agree or disagree on some of football's hottest takes. A big one here. I wonder how Rory's going to vote. Liam Rosenior is the right man for the job. Guys, make a decision.
Yeah, not strongly, but...
Steve-o, what are you doing?
Not strongly, but you're going to change my mind, Rory.
Mate, how has this split the group? This is
he went
wild.
right across it, yeah? Is your mate, yeah?
Rory, you disagree? Yeah, I passionately disagree. And I also disagree with anyone. I've lost all respect for anyone on that side of this debate.
You're actually not on the board.
Mate, I'm trying to morph into this. It's absolutely
Rory,
ridiculous.
as a non-Chelsea fan that likes Rossini, I do like him. I like that he's trying to do things. You have to try. He's learning, not learning, but he's trying things on the job. So, but I'm not a Chelsea fan. Tell me why he's so bad.
Are you mad?
There's only one thing I think is bad, and that was to love the ball.
Man, to respect the ball.
Yeah,
you
that one's crazy.
You've got to respect it, bro.
You don't have to stop it.
Respect the ball.
Stop it. This is absurd. Mate, this is absolute nonsense. This is like LinkedIn, Diary of a CEO, listening far too much to Jake Humphrey. What
successful podcast.
I personally think he's the best note-taking in the league, if I'm being honest.
He's the best.
Best note-taking in the league. So.
Can I say to you, generally, you've hired a young manager, and then you're not going to give him even half a season.
It's a disgrace that
This young manager deserves time in a club that lacks stability.
Why?
Did you hire the young manager for immediate success, or for him to grow and build foundations at the club?
Lucas Young, I won't give him the job.
What has he done to warrant the job, is what I want to know.
They beat Aston Villa. They beat Aston Villa away.
What's he done to warrant the job? You have to warrant the job before you get appointed.
Before this recent blip, which was started by Newcastle, you're welcome, he actually was quite successful there. You know he was the genius behind Wayne Rooney as well. You told me yourself, sir. You need to, his actual results weren't that bad. The only reason you start kicking him a fuss is because you've had a few string of bad results.
Lewis,
that's going to happen when you change in mid-season.
I said boo the appointment. Because the appointment is a... No, of course, it's the got the job.
Has everyone gone mad? Has everyone the boys in strongly agree? Why do you strongly agree that Rosigne is the best man for the job, the right man for the job?
Here we go, here comes a riddle. The Chelsea project is a complete failure. I like the fact they've got young players and Rosigne is a young manager, and it's a very optimistic project with Liam Rosigne. Give the guy a chance.
And John, do you agree? John, are you agreeing?
Explain why. Why does he deserve a chance?
Because he did well with Strasbourg and Hull City and Derby County.
Do you watch Lons?
He got sacked from Hull.
You've been watching Lons play Strasbourg.
They were above West Bromwich Albion in the table. They were when he got sacked.
You're saying he done well at Strasbourg, but what has he done so well where it's like you're appointed to one of the greatest teams in Europe?
No, but this is it. This is it. You lot down there forgetting.
He's a Fulham legend.
You're forgetting what Chelsea... I grew up in an era where Chelsea ruined my life as a Fulham fan. You're winning everything, you're competing, winning European Cups. That's not your club anymore. That's not Chelsea. You're now a business that's there to buy...
John, 5 years ago, why are we in it? Forget winning that. Why are we in it? We're in it because 5 years ago we won the European Cup.
You're not going to win the league in the next 10 years, so
let's just hire Mr. Blobby then.
All right, I'm going to end it here before we get into any more scraps.
Zach, he is the most... He is the most talentless, undeserving manager in the history of the club. I don't want to talk to you again.
Guys, just before we move on to our next statement...
That is so loud, holy shit. One thing I will say though, I don't think Rosigne was a good appointment personally, chat. I can't even lie, I'm just gonna be transparent and honest, I don't think he was.
The channel, please do so. Scroll down, click that big red button and subscribe. I wonder how this one's gonna go. The statement is, guys, do you agree or disagree? You should support your local team.
Oh, 1,000,000%. Strongly agree.
I'll go with you.
Okay, we've got a couple of neutral at the moment. Rory going all the way over to agree. Tom in agree strongly.
I agree, but I'm from North London, yeah? But my dad and family are East London. It's in their blood.
But you support a team from the city that you're from.
I should
You're from London. You support
London.
Club.
Okay, it's not my local.
I feel like
proximity-wise, you're close enough.
Okay, well, you definitely should.
West Ham's not your local, though. That's not your local. I know. That's not your local. So you do not support your local, right? Like, you're not supporting your local.
Of course he does. He supports a team from the city.
What do you mean? Yeah, but I live in North London. If I support Brentford, that's not my local, but it's still in London.
I agree. Even if I'm wrong and I'm not doing it, I agree. So you don't agree just because you're a United fan from London.
But what I'm saying, that's why I'm challenging your point of strongly agree or whatever. I don't think supporting your local, if you're on one side of London and the other side of London, that's not your local. What about the people that live in, like, you know, in the middle of Oxford or in the middle of these random... No, but why can't... What if they want to watch Premier League football? They can. Or even the people that live in, like, Banbury or something, that they have got their nearest places like Banbury United, some non-league place. But you want to watch Premier League football, you support somebody, your parents probably support someone in the Premier League. That's fine. So you support who your parents support.
But the bigger point that you're from London, but you support Liverpool. That's the bigger point. Garrett, I know you're
but if
passionate.
your dad was born there and that was it was his team, I would say that. Like, if he was born there, then fine.
Bro, Man United is a global entity. We have fans in India, Australia, New Zealand, everywhere. We're a big club. This happens. What's the problem?
Where did you grow up? Parents support?
My parents bought Man United. They're from Ghana, mate. You're watching Ghana. Everyone loves Man United. Ghana, Nigeria, all over the world.
So are you against multiculturalism?
Garrett, you're a West Brom fan. You're from the area. Where do you stand on this? You're in strongly agree?
Yeah, I don't care who you support, but in my opinion, I don't think supporting Man United from London will ever... If we won a free kick, it would mean more to me than United winning the Champions League, because you have no connection to that club. You just...
I agree.
Things and they're like, yeah, great, they're going to win things. It doesn't mean anything to you.
But you're not with me on that train, that 2-hour train I go every week. You're not with me.
What? That doesn't matter.
Even after a loss, I'm still there.
He's putting in the commitment to travel all the way from London up to Manchester to go and watch the games. Obviously, he feels connected to them
to go and watch a successful team.
Yeah, from when, though? From
his whole life. Are we really going to do this? Well, hold on, Man United, we finished 7th a few times.
Would you travel those 2 hours for, like, to go see Burnley?
I'd rather him follow his dad in supporting United than saying when he grew up, Chelsea was the better team, so all of a sudden I'm supporting Chelsea.
That's why I'm in here.
But I say
say locals, like...
I grew up in Kent, supporting Palace. My dad was from Croydon. Since moving to South London, I feel way more of an affiliation to Palace because you're in the area. It is. I'm not saying.
Where did you grow up?
London.
Where?
East London.
Yeah, I promise you, mate. If you followed West Ham, whether you went to the games or not, that Conference League win would have meant 100 times more to you growing up in East London around the area.
I agree with Mr. Gaddy.
So that's all it is. I actually don't care. Like, if you can support whoever you want, that's completely fine. It's me. I actually find it sad that you don't have. I feel sad for you that you don't have that connection to the community and your area.
You know yours, mate.
What? Wait.
I was born into this.
West Brom is shit. The area is shit. Cool.
Man United ain't great.
When we get promoted, it's like the best thing ever, and we might way more to me than you when you win another Champions League or another
Because I'm not
FA
from
Cup.
there. That makes no sense to me.
The bit that I don't understand, this is the one bit I can't rationalise if you're on that side of the debate. You support Man United, so you go to Manchester and you're singing songs in that away end, right?
Yeah.
And you're singing about why you hate Scousers.
In a Cockney accent.
Why do you hate Liverpool?
You don't hate them. They've got nothing to do with you.
Don't tell me why I don't hate them.
Why do you hate them? You can't hate everyone. Like if you are a Liverpool fan, the reason that you have a major antipathy towards Manchester United can't impact you. You can't sing no.
I've researched, but I've done my research.
So you've learned.
I could research that as a Fulham fan. I could research that and understand it.
He can then, through him supporting United, he can then put himself and be part of that culture.
No, you can't because the reason they hate each other is it's all to do with the docks in the area. Yeah. He hasn't grown up around that.
If you're a Newcastle fan,
you would never. No, but like, can you not pick a side? You don't have to be from an area to pick a side. Like,
but you can't just hate. You can't learn to hate someone.
Now he's on that side.
Yeah, but you what? So someone teaches you. You hate them because this happened years ago. It's like you can't learn to hate, can you? You have to. Yes, you can. No, you have to.
Nah, I don't think you can learn to hate, bro.
Everyone who wasn't born around them times of the docks thing or whatever, right? They weren't just born hating. Someone has taught them to hate Liverpool. Someone's taught him to hate Liverpool.
No, it's affected them. It's affected them. They've lived it. If you're a man, yeah.
I don't think.
Mate, do you hate Man City? Do you hate Man City because you're a Man United fan?
I dislike them.
Yeah. Okay. Why?
Because they're rivals.
Yeah, but they're not your rivals.
They are my rivals.
They're not your rivals.
But I'm a United fan,
Your
though.
rivals are West Ham fans. They're the ones you're going to work with.
Nah,
they're the ones who are in Europe,
man.
Man City to you, if you grow up in London, if you grow up in London, if you're a Man United fan from London, Man City are as relevant to you as Barnet.
We've got to wrap it there, guys. We've got to wrap it there. We can go in all day. I have a feeling I know where they're all going to go for this one, but the statement is the Premier League needs an all-star...
No, it doesn't. It's not the MLS. It's not the MLS. Fucker.
The best players from each team going to one team to play against it. A bit like the basketball way they do it.
What? Wow, I'd love that. I would love it.
No, it's not the MLS. The MLS get the piss taken out of them for that, man. The MLS get the piss taken out of them for that. That's why the MLS doesn't get fucking took serious, because they'll play Arsenal. They'll play Arsenal and get battered. They'll get pummeled, mate. There is a reason why Lionel Messi is not allowed to play in the MLS All-Star game. That's all I'm going to say.
It would be sick. It would be...
No, it really would.
Steve-O, what are you doing?
I love basketball. I love NFL. The NFL when they do that.
Weekend's terrible, man.
It wouldn't even be competitive.
I would get rid of every Nations League game possible if it meant having...
Let's just get rid of that and then leave it like that, though. We don't have to replace it with something else bad.
What about then? I'll raise a point here for the guys on agree. Let's say with Crystal Palace, right? Your player, when Elise was playing for you guys, has been called up to the All-Star weekend. He's just done his knee in that game. He's out for the rest of the season. How do you feel now about the All-Star weekend?
I'd be annoyed, but...
You'd still be keen for it?
Yeah, but I get annoyed if a Palace player gets injured on international duty.
Can I say, if Bowen got selected in the All-Star team, it would make me so happy, because I fight every weekend and every day with people saying that.
That's what England's for.
Let me land.
That's what England's
I
for,
fight
man.
every weekend saying that Bowen would get into a Big Six club.
Well, he wouldn't.
I think he would. I think he would. We're going to see with this World Cup when he wins it for us.
But there you go, Steve-O. That's what England's for.
So this would be for me to see, because Boovy said something earlier, he was like, oh, it's going to be just Liverpool, City, United players. I don't think it would be. No, I think a few other... I think, for instance, I don't know how far... No, but I think Anderson gets in it.
Do
It needs an all-star weekend. It needs it. So it needs it. Why does it need it? Why?
No, it doesn't need it. It doesn't need it.
It doesn't need it. That's the question.
Football is categorically
It doesn't need it. It doesn't need it. It doesn't need it. It does.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Football is categorically absolutely atrocious now.
Yeah, because you're crap.
If you've got players...
not.
No, but hold on. I think personally that I think the Premier League has been so dead this year that I think we've lost that individual spark from a lot of players.
Do you honestly think they'd try and go all out and have a really competitive game?
Give more flair in that game and show something a bit more interesting that we haven't seen for years in football.
Charity game.
By the way, stop, boys. By the way, can I ask you a question? How many of you? This is double. I've got a question to follow, so don't go mad. How many of you have watched an All-Star Weekend, NBA or NFL, right?
No,
okay. So it's not. So one sec. It's not just the football. They do challenges. So when we're saying is Bruno this, is Bruno that, you then get to see him do ping. You get. It's probably a challenge where they have to ping 60 yard balls. I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it.
Go watch the Cycling. Haaland's on their channel every other week now, man. You can see stuff there.
The MLS do that pre-season. Arsenal done it with MLS pre-season. You're watching Kai Havertz like boo it into the crowd when he's trying to do crossbar challenge. Because they don't care.
I'm neutral because I don't agree with the statement. I don't think the Premier League needs it at all. But from a biased point of view, I'd like to see it. I think it'd be quite fun to see.
So you guys care about which Premier League player is best at hitting a crossbar?
No, I just personally...
That's going to entertain you.
I'd like to see it. My point is I care... It would just be fun to see it. It would make debates even worse because people go, well, he doesn't perform every week, but he won the crossbar challenge at the All-Star. Oh, fucking great.
Okay, that's it. Get back to the middle. I'm interested for this one, lads. Let's see how you vote on no fans have it harder than the Big Six.
Oh, for God's sake.
What are you on about, bro? Strongly disagree, man. I'm a fucking Liverpool fan. How the fuck do we have it hard, bro? Last season, we won the league. What's hard about that? This season, yeah, we've not had the best. We're getting fucking just absolutely battered by fans. Every fucking right to, mate. Every right to. But we'll spend 200 mil in the summer if FSG allow us to again. Know what I mean? We're about to go and spend 200 mil back Ola and fucking Diamande and potentially a backup centre back. We've just spent 60 mil in January for a player for the new season. How the fuck do we have it hard? What's harder than a fucking Burnley? Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. If I was up, down, up, down, up, down, how's it hard than Liverpool having a one-off season, first off season in like 7 years?
For these lower, like people who support these lower teams, it gets to a point where you disassociate really from the football.
No, you don't. If you supported your local, you'd understand it.
I'm North London. I can't get more local to the Emirates, mate. I'm mad local to where I'm going.
Tottenham is closer to you.
Yeah, but I'm not supporting them, mate. Just give it a rest. Like, there's not a chance I'm supporting them. What I'm saying is that you have the expectation every year, like especially as an Arsenal fan, we've gone invincible. We've done all of that. Now for years we ain't won anything. And we've got expectations to win something big.
This is wild from you. Mate, this is giving me a migraine. This is like mental.
Big, and you get disappointed year after year. You lower league lot. Mate, I go to non-league. I know what it's about. You go for the beers, you go for the people, you go for the community.
That's what you're going for. You want to support the team. You're going for a beer because you're an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, but you're not going. You know you're not winning the FA Cup. You know you're not winning the league. Like,
yeah, it's depressing. Not everything. Mate, not everything in football is about lifting a trophy.
Mate, do you know
that's what I'm saying?
You will never get relegated in your life. That's like and that's not even as bad as it can get.
So you know when Premier League fans have this argument and they're like, oh mate, it'd be great to go down. It'll be like going to a spa break. We'll get all refreshed and come back up to the... It's not like that. No, lots of fans kind of rationalise being relegated. Oh, it'd be great if we get relegated because we'll be able to maybe re-find ourselves or rejuvenate or whatever. It would be an absolute nightmare. These fans, Ipswich fans, QPR fans, they have nothing but ag. And they're the lucky ones, by the way. They don't support Kidderminster.
They don't support Barnet. Like, it's crazy.
Can we hear from the Man City fan and agree here?
Big Six sides have got a big chance to win trophies. That's a special thing. Of course it is. We've seen multiple trophies. It's unbelievable. But sometimes there's so much pressure. Sometimes if you lose, the expectation from fans is so big, it can actually be quite depressing. It is. Honestly, it can be. If you ask a Fulham fan, Fulham have had no expectation for 140 years. They've never won a trophy in their lives. They just have every Saturday at 3 p.m. It's a laugh. It's a laugh.
You lost your mind.
You realise there's teams that go on administration.
Exactly. You lot don't get bannered like we do. No, you don't You're watching West Brom. Nobody cares about you lot, mate. Who cares about West Bromwich Albion? No one's on TikTok going, West Brom fans, apart from what, Norwich fans or something. Who cares, geezer? What I'm saying is, I've got a big group of mates, right? Like my friend group. I'm lying. No one likes me. I've got a big group of mates who support Derby, right? Derby, they've been absolutely through it. You get to a point where it's just like you're going with. I've been with them to QPR away when they got relegated. It was an absolute laugh. They literally had their points deduction. They're going down, but you're there and you're just having the time of your life because you've got no. You're having a great time.
If only you could finish sixth in the Prem and know what it's really like.
Also, but you have no expectation. As a Derby fan, as a
pain comes from more than just expectation.
No expectation, man.
Pain comes from more than just expectation, doesn't it? It's the hope that hurts. It's watching your team in a perilous position.
Sadness.
It's not just, we thought we were going to win the league, we didn't win the league, and therefore.
He's when they're blatantly just trying to rain it.
We'll end it there. I mean,
Not a rage bait, bro.
I do believe they've got it harder. Talking about the player of the season here, Bruno Fernandes is the best player in the league. Slightly different, actually, from player of the season. But on current, is he the best player in the league?
What's going on? I'm confused.
A lot of neutrals.
I don't know.
Come on, boys.
There's a tap in.
He's just not better than Declan Rice. He's just not. He doesn't deserve Player of the Year.
The issue you have is because your entire team is basically useless. He looks absolutely unbelievable, and he is doing an unbelievable job to be good in that Man United side, but it doesn't mean that he's the best player in the Prem. Yeah. The standard is so low in your team compared to other teams.
Best, right? Is he playing the best?
Would you agree that the talent in the Premier League in general isn't actually that high compared to other leagues in Europe? Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do agree. We don't have
what he's doing in that environment is actually ridiculous. Not just this season, but the consistency.
But the bar at Man United is lower than the one set by like Arsenal and even Man City.
I would say the bar's low there.
Man United, bro.
Turkey's better than Bruno.
I know, but that doesn't mean that he's the best player in the Prem.
Turkey's better than Bruno.
I don't like that.
If I'm watching, you say, who do I think's a better player? We're not talking about how many goals it's got. Like, I would rather pay to watch Turkey.
Yeah, but that's not the question.
I'd rather have Declan Rice in my side. I'd rather have Declan Rice.
Aside from the Man United fan, yeah, if you guys are having to build the best 11 in the Prem right now, you were manager and they went, you get any player, it's a draft. You're not going, I'm taking Bruno Fernandes first.
You wouldn't.
Yes, you are. Probably.
So you're not going Gabriel. You're not going Rice. You're going to put first pick Bruno Fernandes.
First pick in a draft.
Of course.
If you want best player in the league, like you want to say like Haaland, but like watching him play, I can't call you the best player in the league. Like just the way you.
Did you say best player in the Premier League era?
I hate to do that.
No, not overall. I'm saying he's been one of the best.
You did. I heard you. Yeah. You said he was the best player in the Premier League era.
No, not the best Premier League.
Bruno Fernandes isn't the best Portuguese player. I actually stand by that.
What today?
Bernardo Silva's better. Yeah, Bernardo Silva's a better player. 100%. That's not even a question. He is Bernardo Silva. Did you not see his little chip back post? Bernardo Silva's better than Bruno Fernandes.
It's definitely a cross.
And this is what I'm on about. No, this is what I'm on about. At standards at the team. Bernardo Silva's in a better team, so the standard's so high. He's not going to stand out as much as Bruno Fernandes.
Not better than Bruno Fernandes. That's not
yes, he is. Being an Arsenal fan's harder than being a Bury fan.
Okay. You guys, honestly, you're all wrong. It's Cole Palmer. On to the next debate.
Give it a rest.
Let's talk a little bit about
Rage,
Hotspur. The statement is, Spurs being relegated is bad for the league. Do you agree or disagree?
Get him gone, man. Get him gone. Who cares?
Yeah.
Get him out of
hang on, can I just quote? I want it to happen. I desperately want it to happen, but it's obviously not good for the league.
Why is it? Why?
Because they're a big team with big following, with big support, with big
There's
history.
many big teams.
Yeah, no, I understand how.
Anybody can get it.
I understand.
Anybody can go. Not just us.
No, genuinely, you may as well have the Super League in that point. Then.
No, I'm glad that it can happen, and I like the jeopardy. But obviously, the league is a stronger, more exciting league.
I think it makes it more exciting. The fact that Tottenham, this team that has just won the Europa League, is going to get relegated. It shows how the quality of the league is.
Next year. That's like saying that's like saying, oh, Leicester winning the league's bad for the league because they're not one of the big boys and they're just going to go down in a few years. Yeah. It's good, man. This ain't the NBA where like there's no relegation, there's no jeopardy. It's good. Actually, one of the big boys you can.
That doesn't work because Leicester winning the league is categorically good for the Premier League. But your argument doesn't make sense because your argument of it's a talking point. How does that make the Premier League better?
Do you not think the Premier League? Do you not think the Premier League? Do you not think the Premier League is a stronger place
just because
where you have big support in the Premier League, big fans, big history, big derbies, big games?
Yeah, you'll get that this season with the teams coming up. It's fine.
It won't be the same.
It's not going to be the same, is it? If Middlesbrough come up and Tottenham go down, the Premier League has got weaker.
You can say that every year, though. You can say that when West, is it bad if West Ham go down then and Middlesbrough come up?
Yeah, to a degree.
It is. I'd stay on the side if it's West Ham go down.
Mate, I want that to happen as well. I'd love West Ham to go. I'm buzzing for Tottenham to go. But is it bad for the league?
Okay,
yeah, I want it to happen.
So from now on, only a certain team with a certain amount of fans should be able to go down, and that's
what I'd always argue that the Premier League would be better and stronger if, rather than having Brentford, you had Sheffield Wednesday.
The whole point of sport is earning the right.
He sounds like a Chelsea fan, doesn't he?
They're different arguments. No, but you're arguing about something I'm not saying. I love the jeopardy and the pyramid of the football league in this country. The pyramid is fantastic, but if you're making your dream Premier League 20, you're obviously putting.
We're not saying we never want them back, though. We're not saying never come back. Like this is so good for the league
I know. I feel like I'm neutral. I agree with both. You know what I mean?
It must stay like this forever. Then naturally they're going to come back up. But to show that this is possible to happen in a league, which like recently, you thought there was just.
Do you know when Leeds went down? Right, they went down at Stamford Bridge, and I was there, and I was really happy. I was buzzing, of course I was. But it was actually the Premier League, for the 16 years that they were out of the league, was a weaker place. Having Leeds in the Premier League is a better Premier League.
Was it noticeably weaker?
This doesn't make sense to me. So the team that is so for instance Spurs, sorry Georgie, that's right. That are probably going to be one of the worst 3 teams in the league. That means that they should be out because they're one of the worst teams.
It's not right that they go, of course.
So it don't make so. If Leeds were out for 16 years, they didn't deserve to be there, right?
I'm smart enough to understand that they can deserve it and it'd be right. I wasn't arguing for them to be elevated unfairly. Okay. But I just think it's a better league. If you are playing Leeds United, it matters.
This is nostalgic for you, mate. I think it's nostalgia.
Well, Man United fans will be buzzing, Chelsea fans will be buzzing. Like, it's a better league having Leeds in it.
I'd rather Millwall win it.
Having Brighton in the Premier League is a shitter place. Having Brighton and not Sheffield Wednesday.
I like Brighton.
It is.
I like Brighton. Also, that's why it was so exciting when they came back.
Kind of cool, man.
All right, let's wrap it up there. I think Spurs should get relegated.
Yeah.
All right, boys, that is a.
I don't know. I really don't know, man. I really don't know about that one. I think it's bad for the league in terms of interest and maybe that's the wrong word. Maybe like bad for the league in terms of one of the big 6 is going down. But it's also exciting because it's like you have that one bad season as a top club, you will be dragged into it and you can go down. But I also think it will fuck Spurs very badly. And we won't see them back for a while. Like a long while. I'll be honest. Peter, Micah Richards, Waffles too. That is crazy. That is crazy work, mate. Do you know what, please? I need to actually get ahead on main channel video. I need to get the clips. I need to get the long, like 3-hour recording sessions that we do, edited down to some clips. So I'm gonna, unfortunately, have to end it there. I appreciate the stream, boys. W stream, W community. Thank you very, very much for watching. I'll make a TikTok in a minute. talking about what's going on with the streams. And yeah, I'll catch you in tomorrow's stream, boys. Peace.